fans of BRADHEADS 23 IFY, BRADHEADS, and everything else. Newcomers, welcome. Through the years, he's had ghost shows, ghost hauntings, scary stories, zombie series. But this time, we're gonna throw something at you a little different. Instead of the victims in this storytelling, this series, which is not made for children. If you don't want to be watching this, turn away. Warning, could be very graphic. Welcome to the other side. Ever wondered what was going on in that person's head? Doctors, psychiatrists, they all have some kind of thoughts on it, but no one will ever really know. Some think it's a demon, which it could be too. You never know. You ever see that guy walking down the street talking to himself? How do you know he's really talking to himself? So, please, turn off the lights. Make sure your door's locked too. Light those candles. And be prepared to come into and open up your mind to Diary of a Killer.
And before we get started, swing on over to BRADHEADS.com.
Yeah!
Give a helping hand to G
Whoa!
and BRADHEADS 23 IFY. Pick up some awesome merch, from cups to hats to hoodies. Be quick if there's a design that you like to get it, because they change quickly while supplies last. Thank you ahead of time. Thank you for watching. And don't forget BRADHEADSshop.com. Many things to choose from tapestry to posters to women's and men's shirts to kids, toddlers.
23
Kinds of good fun stuff. And the new designs that just came out. Be ready for Halloween. Now back to the show. Hope you enjoy.
Ever since I could remember, I always had this feeling inside when I watched a movie with my mother. Or when I was out in the street and just this inkling of, I loved it when the bad guy did stuff to people. I don't know. I try to control it. But it started when I saw a woman in a car on fire when I was 10. She was banging on the glass. And for some odd reason or another, I found enjoyment out of her screaming for help. And when it blew up, something inside, like most kids my age, being on a roller coaster, I started doing weird things around the house. Animals would come by my mother and try to feed them. And I snapped this cat's neck. I don't know what it was, but it was almost like something else was inside of me. Sort of like I was sharing my body with something else. And that little voice in my head would tell me to do things. Very bad things. I got in trouble at school when I was 13. Some boy was making fun of me. So I hit him in the eye with my pencil. When they came and got me, I was at a police station. They made my mother take me to a psychiatrist. I tried my best. By the time I was 16, it still little troubles here and there. Psychiatrists kept telling my mother, but there was times they would tell her that maybe I should go into a mental facility. But I knew I didn't want to do that. I started getting these chills. Something like something's coming. And one day, my mother got into an argument with a close neighbor. They were insulting me, and she didn't like that. As I watched from the window, as I looked down, I heard her mentioning my name. But all I could think in my head was, I wonder how it would look if I ripped out her eyeball and cut off her tongue. I don't know why I had these. I really didn't have too many friends, because they couldn't stand my outlook on things. Sometimes I would look up to the sky and ask him, why do I feel this way? Why do I got the urge? I tried my best. But that fateful night changed me forever. As we sat and ate dinner, my mother tried her best to convince me just to ignore what the neighbor was saying. So I told my mother, that's fine, I could care less. Then it happened. I went into my bedroom. I had this sharp knife that my uncle gave me. Then I waited to, 3 o'clock in the morning. Then I looked up at the sky and when I did, it just dawned on me all the times that my mother would pray to God. And somehow or another I began this hatred towards him. I snuck out the window. I was on the 2nd floor, but I made these handles, nailed them into the side of the house so I can climb out. I went to my neighbor's house. She had a dog. It came up and started to growl. So I grabbed it by its head and it tried to bite me. I inserted my knife deep into his throat, slowly cutting his head. And then this rush of flushing feeling come over me. Felt good to do. And then I pried one of her old windows. It was so easy to slide this open. It was a test to see what I could do. It was almost like someone beyond was testing me. And I was getting a thrill, full of excitement. Then I slowly crept up the stairs, heart beating fast, anger building, thinking of what this asswipe said about me. I go in the bedroom. She was laying on her stomach. So I crept up behind her, stabbed her right in her stomach, through her back. She started to scream and tried to fight me. I just started laughing. When she started screaming, more of this rush kept coming to me. So I didn't want to kill her just yet. I was enjoying the screaming. So I pulled it out, and she started bleeding heavily all over her bed, begging for her life. But I wanted her to scream more, so I cut off her hand. She hit me with the lamp. it didn't faze me.
You motherfucker! Die, motherfucker! Leave me alone!
So I took
Leave me alone, you motherfucker!
my knife, sliced her underarm from the shoulder off as she was screaming bloody murder. I liked it. And then I happened to like her thighs, so I peeled off some of her flesh to take it back to my bedroom. She was the only one until I was 18. Police could never figure out who it was. No prints. No nothing. I made sure of that. But by the time I was 21, that's when my rampage. I tried my best to hold it in. Maybe my mom should have got me help. I don't know. But at this point in time, I didn't give a damn. I've kept hearing voices coming from my closet. That started when I was 18. Telling me to go kill whatever this or it was. It would tell me to kill this person or that person. And I got to enjoy the terror. I made my fatal mistake when I was 25. On my, I think it was my 30th victim, Mr. Muscle Man. Which we was in a bar. And I was trying to talk to this girl, and he hit me in the side of my head, called me a loser. So I just went outside and waited for him to leave, and I followed him home. He was too drunk to even notice me. No, I'm not going to attack somebody just because while they're drunk. I'm going to wait till he sobers up. So when he passed out, of course, I climbed through a window. The idiot left the window open. So, when I climbed in there, I watched him sleep. For hours. Then, early dawn, tied him up. Then I threw water on his face.
Who the fuck are you? What are you in my room for?
The fatal mistake I did was
What are you doing? What are you doing to me?
tie one of his hands. How foolish of me. When I always want to make sure that I get everything exactly right. But I failed me. When he woke up, he started screaming.
Oh no!
So I slowly cut off his testicles as he was screaming. Oh, I love it. But fortunate for him, one hand came loose and free, and he hit me. And I forgot to clean up one drop of blood of mine. But when he hit me, I took my knife, as blood's gushing from his crotch. I shoved it right in his asshole and laughed. What a piece of shit. But luckily, I got away for a little bit. But my bloodstain, of course, with me having a pass, finally came up in the DNA. I made the police chase me from New York to California. And if you're reading this diary I had, I hope you enjoy. I did a lot of good things. All good in my eyes. Best yet was a lady in Michigan when I scalped her. I took out her eyeballs. And let them dry out. Saved them as souvenirs. My name in the papers and the news was the traveling slasher. I killed over 90 people. When I finally got caught, I went to prison, death row. My last inquiry into my life. So I will fry tomorrow, but I still enjoyed every damn thing I did. I don't regret nothing, and I will not apologize. To hell with you all. my last meal, but they wouldn't give it to me, was my neighbor in cell block 9. I wanted his back flesh with salt. They wouldn't give it to me. To be honest.